So I'm sure by now you guys know how much I love my layering, right? So today I'm going to share with you guys how to layer piece by piece by piece to create an amazing outfit. Alright, so let's get started. Let's start off with the base. Paired my favorite denim button-up blouse with a fitted skirt. And here I left the blouse untucked for a more casual type of look. But I think it's about time to add our second layer. And I added this two-tone blazer. I just love how the sleeves are a different color than the body itself. So it actually looks like we have 3 layers on here. The black sleeves, checkered body, and of course a denim top. The key thing when working with layers is to show off all of the layers. So cuff up your sleeves and have the denim shirt underneath peek out a bit. Tuck in your shirt for a more formal look and bring it together with a belt. And for this third look, I draped the coat over my shoulder. I personally like to drape my coats over my shoulders for several reasons. 1, it's a more stylized look. 2, sometimes it can mess up all those layers underneath. And 3, if you guys are obsessed with arm candy like me, it's sometimes really hard to get all those bracelets through thick coats. I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But obviously, if it's freezing where you live, you probably should wear the coat and add a pair of tights. Better yet, heat tech leggings to keep you extra warm. And keep in mind, at any point you guys can stop layering, or if you feel like there's room for more, and if it's colder, then you could obviously keep going. But for now, we'll keep it simple with 3 layers. A simple black dress that fits you like a glove is the most basic essential. So let's start off with this basic as our base for the next outfit. And you guys see this peplum that flares out right above my hips, right? Well, it's actually not a part of the dress. And you guys are gonna love this. It's a detachable peplum belt that you can add on to any of your dresses or your skirts. It's possibly the most amazing accessory that you can have because then you can have 2 dresses for one. I mean, it's technically 1 dress, but you get what I mean, right? Added a sweater on top of my black dress and voila! It now looks like I'm wearing separates, a black skirt with my checkered sweater on top. So here I used this peplum belt and added it on top of my sweater. So it actually looks like I'm wearing a high-waisted peplum skirt. Here's an important tip on layering. Invest in detachable layers such as this peplum belt or even detachable collars to eliminate any bulk. Because this peplum accessory is acting really as a belt, by default it's cinching in my waist. And here we have my favorite leather jacket I wore all last year, and again I draped it over my shoulders. Draping this jacket allows you to see not only the body of the dress but also the leather sleeves. But again, if it's freezing where you live, you most likely want to wear the jacket and possibly even use 1 more layer on top of that. But we're gonna stop here because I live in LA and it's still pretty hot. Alright, on to the last look. The base here is a black long sleeve that is pre-layered with leather sleeves paired with a pair of stretchy bootcut jeans. Added this fuzzy vest and belted it right on top. Vests or sleeveless tops are ideal in layering because 1, it eliminates bulk in your arm area if you're planning to add another layer, that's really important. And 2, if you have different textures such as the leather sleeves here, then vests are the way to go to show off both textures. So fuzzy vests are very chic, but you don't want to end up looking like a fuzzy monster. When you start adding more layers on, obviously the more bulk and volume it builds up. So add a thicker belt on top of the vest to reveal your waistline again. It totally slims down all the layers and brings it together. Although I'm really only wearing 2 layers here, we already have 3 different textures. And you guessed it, another jacket draped over the shoulders. I don't know, I just think outfits just look way more stylized and way more chic when it's draped than actually worn. But I get it, again, if you live in Canada or Asia or in the North Pole, yeah, please then actually wear the jacket and add 2 more layers on top of that and 2 more tights. So when it comes to layering, remember it's all about starting with a good clean base that we can build up piece by piece from. Happy layering and stay chic!